So first of all, BGSM is a weekly meeting, and if you can keep your videos on all through the meeting, please do, because it will help us to be more interactive. And the purpose of BGSM is to come together and discuss with each other on how we can challenge each other to grow our businesses 10x. Okay, so that's the agenda. We try to connect with each other. We pick up one topic every week, and we try to help each other to keep thinking of how to grow, how to scale up. So that's what we do. And we focus mainly on the Pathfinder stage of business. And Pathfinder is basically someone who's already started the business, but they've come to a stage where they would like to take a particular direction in their business. So that's the area that we are focusing on. And this started close to 5 years back when few friends got together and started sharing, asking questions with one another, giving ideas for one another, and it started helping our businesses to to grow. So that's how it started. So the idea behind BGSM is to share ideas, to ask questions, to network, to pass referrals, to generate business, to add more customers. So that's the intention, to help each other. Each one of us are business owners, to help each other to keep growing our businesses. So that's the idea. We have a portal called bacommunity.me. So you can check it out. We have worked on it recently. So you can check it out, and you can register there, and you can also search for other members who are there. And we also have a portal called bgsm.rijola.com. We are currently revamping it to make it look a little more appealing. It was created around 5 to 6 years back. So you can create your goal and track your goal in that particular place. So that's something that you can do on bgsm.rijola. Today, we are focusing on the individual, on business owner, and also on the team. So these numbers that you see here are the topic counts that we've had over the last few months. Okay. So we have a WhatsApp group where you can also post, about your business. You can promote your business. You can ask for referrals. So I'll just share the a link for the WhatsApp group. If you're not part of the WhatsApp group, where you can also share, and if you're part of the WhatsApp group, which is only an admin only group, so please join this particular WhatsApp group that I'm sharing in the chat now. Okay, so I'm sharing this particular link in the chat. So if you're not part of a group where you can also post, please click here and you can be part of that WhatsApp group. And please do, put something positive, share more about your business, pass referrals, and all those things. So today's topic is emotional intelligence in business. So this was a topic that came up in one of our previous meetings, and Dr. Devi, who is a trainer, her designation is tactical management consultant in Saha's Consulting Services. So she said, okay, I will take up the session in emotional intelligence in business. And since the time is short, I think I'll hand it over to Dr. Devi. So Dr. Devi, over to you. Please share your screen and please go ahead. Yeah.
I am a Devi Seshadri. I introduced myself today in our group. I hope most of you are gone through the introduction. I'm a tactical management consultant. I precisely do for each and everyone in terms of professional life and family life and their personal life. I have experience of 25 years in information technology, and I did many of the courses, international courses in terms of whatever I am talking today of life skill or a coaching training, whatever it is. And today we are talking about emotional intelligence. Why emotional intelligent? Why it is an intelligent? Because we all knowing so many of things cumulatively, but are we applying everything? So applicational knowledge is called an intelligent. Knowing things is not an intelligent. That is why it is an emotional intelligence. Basically, what is emotion? Emotion is it's a feeling. Then what is the feeling? So we have to drop down the line for one by one for in our human emotions and human psychology. Precisely, when we are talking about human emotional intelligence, it is purely on a human psychology and human behavioral pattern. Emotional intelligence is the ability of an individual to deal with successfully with other people, to manage oneself and motivate other people, to understand own feelings. That is how we call it. It is an intelligent, and emotion is called a feeling. Okay, to understand the feeling, it is that we really wanted to understand other feeling, or the question is, no, I wanted to understand others feeling, or I wanted to understand my feeling. No, Obviously, when we put this question, obviously what we say, most of us, no, most of them, and most of us will say, I have to understand other feelings. But as an emotional intelligent coach, and as a spiritual person, whoever it's a spiritual person, they know that I have to understand my own feelings. So understanding our own feeling is the first thumb rule for emotional intelligence. In emotional intelligence, components are basically divide as five parts of it. One is knowing what you are feeling. Other one is the second one is the majority that you are feeling, especially a disliking or disfeeling. What is that? And third one is self motivation, and fourth one is empathy, and fifth one is managing the relationship. Today we are talking about customer relationship. So managing a relationship is very precise of playing a role. Why one has to managing the relationship, be it in a personal relationship, be it in a professional relationship, or be it in a family relationship. We definitely know the feeling of each others and know the feeling of our own self. That is why it's five things which is precisely described in emotional intelligence. What do you bring into your relationship? How well do you know your relationship? The person, the shadow. And you cannot have a better relationship with anyone else than one own yourself, with yourself only. Emotional intelligence, to know others is to be wise. Obviously, know others is to be a wise. To know oneself is to be enlightened. No, this is a quote. And why emotions? Without feelings, there is no emotions. It is the feeling and emotions are likes or dislikes and gives our life meaning that make us happy or unhappy or fulfilled or unfulfilled. This no matters. Dissatisfied or satisfied, happy or sorrow. These are all it is not matters at all. It is different way of being smart, and it includes knowing what you are feeling. What I am feeling is what far most important. So one and one, it's self and self. It is me and me. So everyone is like that only. It is you and you. Your feeling is your feelings, and your emotion is your emotion. It is a different way of being smart. It includes knowing what you are feeling. And emotional intelligence has the various of skills, precisely social skill, self-awareness, self-regularization, empathy, and motivation. Self-motivation. It is what very important. I repeat, social skill. Definitely everyone has to have a social lifestyle, and it is again a very big subject to talk about. Self-awareness. It is again a big subject to talk about. Self-regular, that is self-discipline, empathy, motivation. These five things is precisely required, and these five things are very big subject to talk about, and no done. But this five is very basic principle and very basic fundamental of a rule to know about emotional intelligence. Can it be learned at any age? These five things one can learn any age. There is a age limitation if you ask. No, there is no age limitation. Anyone, everyone at any stage of life or any age of life, anyone can learn this. And conclusion and takeaway is for emotional intelligence, I am giving very basic and very fundamental for five things, which is precise to handle the customer, handle business, handle family life, handle professional life, self awareness, self management, empathy. And this is very important. Since we are running short of time, I have given only the very basic, and this is the conclusion. And thank you very much, Thomas, for the for the time. And I'm extremely sorry for the technical issue for starting. And thank you very much for the opportunity.
No problem, ma'am. Ma'am, is it possible for you to share that immediately so that if anyone has any question, they can look into it and then maybe ask some questions. Can you share it in a minute in the group?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, yeah, please do that. But in the meantime, if anyone has any questions, you can ask. So, ma'am's basically helped in understanding how we use emotional intelligence to ensure that our relationship with the customers are maintained correctly. And instead of getting aggravated with customers, we are, using a proper emotional balance and emotional intelligence to ensure that our relationships are better, and we are leveraging on it to grow our business. So that's the main idea. So if any of you have any contribution, you'd like to ask something, you'd like to say something, please remember to tell your name, your company, your location, your category, so that everyone understands who you are and how we can connect with you and how we can collaborate with each other. Please take 15 seconds to just introduce yourself, and then you can add your contribution. So anyone would like to say anything? Emotional intelligence in business.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, ma'am. Devi, madam. This is Sucheta from Hyderabad.
Hi, how are you? Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
I'm good. How are you, ma'am? It was a wonderful presentation from your side. Congratulations for that. But I have a small question actually. One of my client actually is I'm entrepreneur myself and a business mentor, international business mentor. One of my client mentor mine is looking for uh, a co-founder,
Okay.
and he is approaching everyone and having a very good business proposal and all, but somehow he's not successful in getting the co-founder. He's not really very particular about the investments and all. So what could be the reason? Like, does it involve in any emotional intelligence or something like that? I mean,
Sujata, your voice is not clear, and now it is mute.
okay, so I'll just repeat the question.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Devi ma'am, you can
one
just remain muted for some time, Devi ma'am, and then once she completes, you can unmute because there's a little echo coming from that side. Yeah, please go ahead, Sucheta. Yeah.
Yeah. So my question is, one of my mentee, I'm a business mentor, and one of my mentee is looking out for he is kind of a having proprietary till now, but it is now time to shift to private limited company. So he's looking for co-founder. So for a co-founder, he's not really very specific about the investment and all. He just wants someone on the board for the private limited company. But he is whomever he is approaching, nobody's turning up. What could be the reason for that? Like, does it involve any kind of emotional intelligence as you are talking about? If that involves, then you know how to address it differently.
Yeah,
Hello,
Dr.
ma'am.
Devi.
Yeah,
Yeah, ma'am,
that's
you need to unmute and speak. Yeah. Um, there's an unmute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sujata, thank you very much for your question. I understand your question is that somebody is asking from you to join as a co-founder for his private limited company, but nobody are willing to join with him. Is that the question you asked?
yes, exactly.
Okay. See, actually, many business people have a different perspective of business. So basically, they will feel that why should I join? What I will get? Obviously, we are into business. Everyone will expect the return of investment for giving either our time or our values of joining with one business to another business. So definitely here the emotional intelligence plays a vital role to understand what is the requirement for your side and the other person who is inviting join with him to become a private limited company. Because to make a private limited company, being a business owner, we know the terms and conditions of government rules and regulations. So are we going to checklisting all those things and properly it is fashioned and documented, everything is there, or it is only a verbal inviting for the person to join with other intention? What is his motivation? You need to understand. For that, emotional intelligence plays the vital role. You need to learn about that. Am I answered your question?
Yeah, definitely. I say return on investments and all. This is taken care of actually. The business proposal is really good. The business is having a bit of history also, unsuccessful history. So everything is in place, but there should be something different. Actually, something needed in approach he might be taking. Could that be the reason? Actually, I mean, his approach is wrong. Do you think so?
It is
Because
not that,
the
madam.
business proposal is really good.
Okay, madam, but is so many things we have to really check it out for that. It's all the interest of one person to another person, one business to another business. So everyone has their own model or whatever it is. This has to discussed in the another meeting, since we have a very limited time. We cannot
Okay.
discuss elaborately here. We can only
Yeah, sure.
discuss outline of that. If anybody
Sure, ma'am.
like to answer our question, please. It's open. Even Thomas or anybody can answer her.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. So maybe my 2 cents about this is, ma'am, if you are saying that financially and everything, product wise and projection, everything is good, and people are not interested, there could be two reasons. One is the people have not understood the value of becoming joining with the person.
Mm,
That could be one of the reason.
mm,
Second reason is
mm,
obviously, as you yourself guessed, that could it be emotional intelligence? Probably the person, I don't know, I may be completely wrong with this. Maybe the person is not a team player. Probably is an individual person. Probably people are sensing that they may not be able to gel well with that person. So it's all, so as Dr. Devi mentioned correctly, it's only a guesswork now because we don't know the entire background.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And
Thank you, Dr.
and and
Devi.
you and you are welcome to share specifics in the group. You can connect with Dr. Devi on the phone. She's in the group. I'm in the group. So any of us always do reach us out. And in the group
Yeah,
also you can share more details and we all can pitch in. Yeah.
yeah, sure,
Thank you.
sure. Yeah. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you all. Anyone else has any questions you would like to ask, even if it's not with respect to emotional intelligence also, anything would you like to ask? You can briefly ask.
If I may.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
I'm
please.
I'm Aaron Ponsonby. I'm based out of Hisar, Haryana. I'm a parenting coach and a life skills trainer. My question to you, ma'am, is in my practice, I've seen that very highly accomplished people who are done really well in professional fields, especially in leadership positions, have it really hard sometimes to gel well with their families, especially they have a lot of uh, issues where they are not able to connect well with their children, and a lot of times they are taking out their anger in the family. So, what is your take on this? How to help these people understand?
Thank you, sir, for your question. I'm actually, when it comes for a family, it is really a very great challenge to manage the relationship, be it husband, wife, or a children and parent, or any other relation. Because it is very easy in business, but it is very, very challenges in family, because everyone are leaders in the family. At least in business we have a category, so we know the limitations, but not in the family. It is not like that. Everyone are leader, so giving everyone expect the leadership position of respect, wealth, so on and so forth. So definitely everywhere, be it a family life or a professional life or a personal life, we definitely have to be handle only ourselves. It's always me and me. If I am correct, because if I am correct, I am able to understand the another person. No, I put myself into another person's shoes and understand their situation, and accordingly I respond instead of reacting, because there is a huge difference for reacting and the responding. So each and every situation, as an individual person, We are taught to respond always. To respond, we need to have that self-awareness. So we always conscious on running our mind, not on our heart. Because in family relationship, everywhere, we intend to live only on a heart. Because everyone used to say that, don't you have a heart? Root that fellow, heartless fellow. Because heart is only functions. It won't applies. The applicational knowledge come from brain, so it is an intelligent. So you have to apply an intelligent to your heart and approach the relationship. That is why self awareness and self discipline and everything for self is very much indeed for any relationship. For that, the most thing is mindfulness program. Everyone, I recommend everyone to go for a mindfulness program and discipline of doing meditation every day. So when we do exercise, when you go for a gym, it is for your muscles. When you do for yoga, this is for your organs. When you do for a meditation, that is for your brain. When you put an affirmation, that is for your direction. Putting an affirmation, doing a meditation and healing your own self, it's all make you to direct yourself. So self awareness will come, empathy will come, and self discipline will come, food habit will come, everything will come one by one. That's how you are become a wisdom person, so you can handle any relationship, not matters for family or not matters in business. So I am conducting a regular classes in this regard. Anyone can join my classes. You can, I'm open. You can, talk to me one to one in my WhatsApp. So I can take the classes one to one, even with a group of people, mindfulness program, affirmation, so on and so forth. I hope I answered your question, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. So thank you. It was a quite an interactive session also. We're running short of time, so we'll have to conclude now. Please do invite your friends for the upcoming meetings. And if you are inspired to share knowledge with us and inspire all of us, please do let me know. You can pick up a topic that you feel will add value to all of us as entrepreneurs, help us to grow our business. So please do let me know. And there are other support systems also. So when you see about this particular meeting and its recording, you can come to know of this and please get in touch with me. I can give you more information. These are 6 books that I recommend for any entrepreneur. If you're just starting and if you'd like to build an organization and if you have great dreams, please do somehow try to get hold of them and read them. It's quite helpful. And thank you all once again for attending the meeting. Please do share your questions specific in the WhatsApp group. Suchita, ma'am, you can share it in the group. All of us will be, happy to answer. So please do that. Thank you very much for attending, and I hope it was a great session. And good night, and have a great week ahead. And Dr. Devi will be sharing the presentation in the group, so all of you can refer to it. You can look at the points once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you and good night.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Good night.